Paperless onboarding is beneficial to both Insperity and its clients. It allows for easy tracking during the enrollment process and reduces the time spent filling out forms. But don't just take my word for it. We met with Scott Taylor, a BPA whose last two sales used paperless onboarding. So Scott, what's been the impact of paperless onboarding to you?
The impact of paperless onboarding has really, allowed us to meet the expectations of our tech-savvy clients in Silicon Valley, and to really, deliver a current technology solution that makes their lives easier.
Well, that sounds like it's working out great. How about for your clients? Tell us a bit about how it's helping them.
A recent success story for paperless onboarding was this December, right immediately before the holiday season. We had a new client coming on board with 38 employees, and only about 8 employees were able to be present for the actual orientation meeting, and the other 38 were all dialing in remote by WebEx. So paperless onboarding allowed them to all be able to log in and see their information right there in front of them. Really presented us well as a tech-savvy company, and it actually allowed them to log in and complete their forms while we were still on the call with them, and was just very seamless and efficient, and was able to allow them to all get enrolled really before the holiday season.
Oh, that's great to hear. We also spoke with Jennifer Young, a district sales manager, about her experience with paperless onboarding. So Jennifer, how has paperless onboarding impacted you?
So essentially the impact that paperless onboarding has had on me in particular, and as well as my sales team, is one, it's alleviated a lot of the angst around going to an orientation, having to collect all the new hire paperwork, making sure that we haven't missed anything. So from an administrative perspective and just from a level of professionalism, it's really elevated us as an organization. It just makes an orientation, it allows us to focus on what an orientation should be, which is going through the employee benefits, outlining all the additional benefits and resources that are going to be available to these new employees, and less time focused on collecting paperwork, and making sure that everybody's caught up.
That's good. It sounds like a useful tool. What about your clients? How do they feel about it?
So I would say the biggest impact that this has had on our clients is the ability to schedule employee orientations. They're not having to, the employees aren't out of the field or off an assembly line or out of the office, away from work for more than 45 minutes to an hour instead of 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. The process itself is just so much more efficient. Our clients really appreciate it. I think they expect it. They've expected it for a long time. Just the fact that, not a lot of companies are using paper anymore, and from a level of professionalism, it has really elevated us because it's allowed us to take the time where we are in front of their employees to really articulate the value that Insperity is bringing to the organization, the investment that the client has made in the employees to partner with Insperity, and to more effectively use that time to highlight all the benefits and resources that are now going to be available to them, rather than focusing on collecting paperwork, filling out forms, waiting, to advance to the next form until everybody's caught up. So it's just a completely different experience at the client level.
Thanks.